Hi, welcome to our twin flame or karmic pick a stack reading. You will choose from our lovely orange calcite, pumpkin, the aventurine, or the tiger's eye. We're going to start right here with this one. Okay, if you chose the orange calcite pumpkin, this is your twin flame or karmic reading. I'm going to sit him right over there. And if any part of this reading resonates with you or if you enjoy the reading, please hit that like button. It's very important to the YouTube algorithms. All right, let's get started. We have a Divine Circus card first. Now, and I'm not sure if this is going to be your energy or theirs, but we'll see as the cards tell us. Oh, her wicked ways. We are starting strong here. That's 19. We'll read about that in just a second. Our Twin Flame Ascension card is Surrender, Dark Night of the Soul. Oh boy. Like we already know which way this one's going. And then we have our Carolimus archetype card, Hero or Heroine. Wow, it's a light attribute, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. And this is upright, so this will be the light attribute because these cards have two sides and it is in the upright position. So that's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and read the descriptions for these cards. And then once we do the tarot, we'll understand more about who this reading is about, you or your person. Okay, so we have her wicked ways. We have the Ice Queen here, and this doesn't have to be a female. This is just the energy that you've been dealing with. 19 may be an important number for you, but I think we'll know fairly quickly if you're dealing with a karmic or a twin, like soulmate. So here we go. The Snow Queen depicted on this card has her wicked ways. She likes to test those that aren't yet sure of their worth. She will try to freeze you with a glance that conveys criticism, judgment, ridicule. She'll make you believe you'll be humiliated, that it's inevitable you'll fail, and so it's better that you just don't even try. She'll plant seeds of doubt like a weed in your soul garden and cause you to lose energy to mental anguish. You'll find the way of your life more difficult than it needs to be if you don't take heed of what is happening and use your power to stand up to her. The Snow Queen might make her presence felt through a loved one who cannot support you, or a colleague who is envious of you and wants to see you fall, or the voice in your head that is afraid and is yet to really trust your heart to lead you. No matter where she arises, there's only one way for you to deal with the Snow Queen and her wicked ways, or his, when she tries to freeze you with a glance and says, "Who do you think you are?" You must stand up tall and true and reply, "I am me. Save your soul-slaying doubt-making for another day. I take my own hand, freed from your icy grasp. If you stay anywhere near me, I'll melt you with my creative fire and the warmth of my love." Now, you're not giving them love, right? You're loving yourself. So be gone, wicked one. It's time for you to move on. So, what this is telling me is that you have a karmic individual in your midst. This is a karmic, okay? And so now we have, and this just really ties in together. You have on your twin flame ascension, you have surrender, dark night of the soul. And let me tell you, when you meet one of these karmic people, in order to heal the crap, the mental anguish that they have put you through, sometimes you have to go through a dark night of the soul to heal yourself. And man, is that tough, because I've been through probably more than two of these things. So mastering the ability to surrender is crucial to moving beyond the dark night of the soul and helping you veer away from false illusions. This card suggests that you take ownership of your choices and responsibility for your actions to make better decisions going forward, because you don't want to have people like this in your life. You can spot them right away, okay? Over time, your reality will align with your higher state of being. The intense challenges are not happening to you, but rather for you. And that is so important to understand, to get past these things. What feels like torment is only guiding you to go deeper within yourself. Listen to your intuition and discover more of who you are. honor your emotions, integrate your pain, and create expanded conscious awareness to enliven your spirit and provide personal freedom. Have to turn the page. If you continue to hold on to things that no longer serve you, it will prolong the shadow period, causing you even deeper soul pain. You are being asked to move beyond your old patterns, belief systems, and programming. Let go of self judgment and expectations of others. Instead, stand in your own power to awaken your truth and liberate your soul and become your own hero. This is light attribute, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. So, someone is going to be testing you, and they're going to be, mean to you if they haven't already. If you meet one of these people, it is a karmic person. As little kids, we're told on the playground, if a boy pulls your hair or does something mean to you, they like you. And that is some BS right there. No way. No way, no way, no way. If someone is being ugly to you, it's because they are assholes. Okay? They're just bad people. Some people are born mean. Okay? I've seen it. I've experienced it. So those type of people, they're just karmic. That is not a twin flame. That is not a soulmate. There isn't any amount of love you can give to that person to make them better. That's not how this works. So let's take a quick look at our tarot and we'll get a little more information here. Three of Wands. Judgment. Yes, there is. Look at that. It's right under surrender, dark night of the soul. That's your spiritual alarm clock. This is your awakening from this situation, right? Four of Pentacles. Have to be careful with that. The Magician. Yep. Okay. Ten of Cups. Come on. See, this is great. Five of Wands. So we look at this. Three of Wands in the Magician. I feel like you were really trying hard to manifest a connection with someone. And you were waiting for things to manifest, to happen, waiting for your ships to come in. But also, I feel like, you can get comfortable with things. And even with someone treating you badly, right? We get in this weird comfort zone even when it's not comfortable. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like you do have the ability to manifest things, even things that aren't good for you. You know what I mean? We can manifest the wrong people. I've done it. Believe me, I know. We can manifest garbage. So we don't want to do that. So I feel like this is really neat here on this Magician. He's taking a critical look at something. He's trying to see something closer because he's wearing these tiny little glasses here, and he's looking through two different things to magnify the situation. And look at this, another with the telescope. So I think you're taking a critical look at this past person, or just maybe all your decisions. You're really looking backwards and looking at these things, and that would be the dark night of the soul, because you have to unpack all that stuff. You have to just own up that you made some bad decisions. We all do. But through that process, now there is a saying, and I can't remember who said it, but if you're going through hell, keep going. Don't stop in it. Don't, just understand who they are, and they're going to treat everybody the same way. So it's really nothing against you, okay? And you're not a bad person for trusting anybody either. So once you go through this dark night of the soul, this judgment, this new awakening, guess what is there? It's your true happiness. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. This is all your wildest, wonderful emotions and everything you could possibly want in store for you. It's there. It's true happiness. And this is, typically there would be a rainbow here, right? And so the Ten of Cups is that that calm after a storm. It's after all this, the dark night of the soul, then you'll come through and you'll see the light. You have to go through this process. You have to be light attribute. You have to be your own light. You have to be your own hero here. And that's fine, right? And so we have the Four of Pentacles that can be holding on to things. It can be holding on to the past. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is, symbolic of conflict, minor conflicts. It could be holding on to conflicts inside of you, not wanting to let go. And I don't like this in the future kind of position, but hopefully it's. Let me see if I can kind of pull anything else from this. Um, I hope that you're holding on to the lessons you've learned, because this is training, right? These people, it's not all out war. They're kind of practicing. So sparring, like a skirmish, something like that. So I would translate this into holding on to what you have learned. Okay. And those lessons are like gold, aren't they? They're precious to you. Don't let that be for naught, right? Learn, learn, and take those to heart. So we have two more, like we have our little bonus cards here. We have the Lenormand. So let's take a look at this one. We have Bouquet. I love this deck. So let's see, a number 9. Look this up real quick in my booklet. We have, okay, so I think this is about kind of treating yourself. It says something simple and pleasant, a present or kind gesture, a good time. So I think this is about treating yourself kindly. Buy yourself some flowers, treat yourself wonderfully, especially if you've been through all this. And this is a new deck I got. It's a fortune card. So let's see what you have here at the end. Look. Oh, yes. You have luck. And we got 19 again. Woo. Okay, so 19 is a special number for you. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Oh my gosh. So we have flowers, and then we have another plant here. So I think this transform, like the card said, this is for you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you, so you can grow. And look at this. So you've got the luck card here, and you've got the 10 of cups here with the judgment. I think even if you've been through, a really traumatic time, you are going to be your own hero here, and you are just going to shine. This is going to make you so much more powerful and resolute and just strong overall. So even though this is a karmic, wow, this is just what doesn't, they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And this is so true with this one. This is an amazing read. Woo! All right. So that's it for this one. Let's move on to the aventurine now. Okay, if you chose the Green Aventurine, this is your twin flame or karmic reading. And let's start with the Divine Circus. Let's see what you have. Go fish. I'm curious. This a 9. Okay, we'll read it in just a second. Never seen that card before. This is our twin flame ascension. We have rebirth, personal freedom unleashed. We have a 7/7 on there. And then our Caroline Miss archetype cards, we have prostitute. Okay, but it's light attribute because this is right side up. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Thank goodness it's not in the shadow. So that'll be interesting to see what that's going to be. So let's look at this one first. Okay, this first card, the Go Fish card, has a 9 on it. And 9s might be important to your birthday. So this says, you are an ocean of consciousness, deep and vast, and filled with so much creative energy and healing power. Did you know this about yourself? Even if you did, you are about to discover that there is more to you than you realize. Within those hidden depths, there is a magnificent, undiscovered magic which wants to come alive in your world. There's something truly wonderful wanting to capture your attention. It wants to be caught. So much so, it's practically jumping out of your inner ocean, like a flying fish wanting your attention and a place in your world. The Oracle of Go Fish says there are powers, abilities, gifts, and new ways of being surging up from your unconscious mind. You are bringing forth more of who you are, but is the you that you haven't really known that existed before. So at times it's going to be surprising, even or even a little uncomfortable as you get used to the extra energy stirring up from within. If you or something in your life has been lacking in energy, becoming stuck or blocked in some way, then this oracle indicates that new creative energy is becoming available to you, and it's going to get things moving in the right direction. How can you go fish? Art, dance, music, meditation, being in or near water, going to an aquarium, expressing yourself creatively in any way will help you catch the fish from your inner ocean that will feed your body, mind, and soul with all you need to become the gloriously vibrant, boldly colorful being you are destined to be. So, and just like this card here, this is about a rebirth of self. Okay, this is a rebirth of self, and this card is very similar to this one. So interesting how that happens, right? It's like it just happens. So, personal freedom unleashed. The rebirth phase of this ascension journey can be an extremely painful process as you are stripped of personal habits, core beliefs, and karmic patterns. This process is referred to as a shaman's death, the death of your old self. Just like the phoenix, you will rise up out of the ashes and step into your new identity, becoming the person you were meant to be. New identity, rebirth. That was just saying there is a creative you that is wanting to burst out, right? Letting go of control will unleash personal freedom. Trust that your heart is leading you in the direction of your destiny. Be gentle with yourself. You are being reborn into something new, just like this butterfly here. Believe in your newly discovered abilities and affirm that everything you need to fly forward is inside of you. When the rebirth card shows up, it's just that you use this painful period to help others. Doing so will assist you to step out of your own circumstances and awaken your inner flame. This will ignite your soul with passion, making your journey a beautiful experience as you see the gift in your painful quest. So there could be some pain in your past. I don't see a whole lot of um, negativity here. This is more about self exploration. I'm not seeing any karmic or twin flame energy here yet, but we need to look at the tarot. So the prostitute card is it accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. The description on these cards is very minimal. So this engages lessons in the sale or negotiation of your integrity or spirit based on fears of physical and material survival or financial gain. Activates aspects of the unconscious related to seduction and control, should be also understood as the selling or selling out of talents, ideas, and any other expression of the self. Core learning relates to the need to birth and refine self esteem and self respect. So it says everyone has this archetype because we all, our time, we get paid for it, right? So what skills and things are you using to gain your money? And, you know, with that respect. So shadow, so well, we don't need to talk about the shadow because you have the light attributes. So I think you're learning your worth, and this is part of your rebirth. So let's take a look at these tarot and see what's going on. High Priestess, intuition. Oh, Ace of Pentacles, knowing your worth. There we go. That's beautiful. Three of Swords. That is also good, and I'll explain why in a second. Okay, Eight of Swords. Two of Cups. And Six of Swords on the Three of Swords. This is actually really good. So I think, so this is telling you it's time to rebirth, right? To get to know the you, the creative, um, think of cups energy, right? Your creative emotional energy. This is all your logical thoughts and worries and things. These are what's preventing you from moving forward, right? And so this high priestess here is calling on your intuition. She's got a crystal ball, she's got her tarot cards, you're watching a tarot reading. And so this is asking you to use your intuition to get out of this self-inflicted prison, because this is not permanent. Winter is not permanent, right? She's not really blinded. It's just her hair is in her way. So this is a temporary thing, worries and stuff like that. So in order to have this rebirth, to renew yourself and to get in this creative energy that you have within you, that is just like bursting to get out, it's asking you to use your intuition, that inside. Your intuition is all about that inside voice. And I also feel like some moon energy here. You might want to write down your dreams, getting something about your dreams here, either literal dreams at night or your actual, just your dreams of where you want to be in your life and what you want to accomplish. But looky here under rebirth, you are attracting, this would be the Two of Cups is a love card, and you also have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is just, it's like a yes. This is your material strength in this world. This is prosperity. This is tangible. And this is saying that there is love attached to it. Now, whether or not this is self-love, in this rebirth, or this is I would say a soulmate. So if you want to call it twin flame, you can. I think there is a lot of misconceptions on what a twin flame is. It's not anybody who's mean to you or anything like that. That would never be. That's a karmic. So this looks very auspicious for love. So if you go fishing, you could get this in it, but it's going to come from the inside first, the love that you have for self, and you will get there. Look, she's in a boat fishing. Think about that. So this is this rebirth. All right, this is about healing and rebirth here. This card, these swords are your own thoughts, right? This is all you, and you need to take those out to rebirth. And I said it can be painful. Yes, of course, it can. But you keep the lessons with you. You keep what you've learned, and you have a spirit guide that is with you, or maybe someone in your life that is protective or has good advice for you. Don't take advice from anybody that you don't want to be in their same circumstances. You know what I'm saying? You don't take financial advice from someone who doesn't have money, right? And you wouldn't take relationship advice from, someone who's not happy, right? So, keep your lessons with you. Move on from the pain. You got to heal it. That's part of this transformation. It's part of the rebirth, But I feel like something really wonderful and loving, if that's what you want, is coming in for you. So far, this looks like it could be a love connection coming in for you. This is solely dependent on your inner healing. If you are not healed, you will not attract other healed energies. So let's see what the Lenormand is. You have book. So let's take a look at that real quick. I have to look it up. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. It goes with the Six of Swords. This is the number 26, and this is knowledge, wisdom, information, experience, and learning, or, could be secrets. But this is about this journey that you're going through and the learning that you're going to keep the wisdom that you have gained during this. And this is a new little deck I got. It's fortune cards. Let's see what we have. So bonus. Oh, we have key. Oh, that's wonderful. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. That is this right here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Because they are moving on, right? And this is, hurt and pain of your past if you're letting go. So look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm going to read this again. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past and also love. Well, that is beautiful. That's wonderful. Yay. Another good reading. Okay. Let's move on to our last one, the Tiger's Eye. Okay. This is your Tiger's Eye twin flame or karmic reading. We're going to start with the Divine Circus. Woo, let's see what we have. We have Lady Luck. Woohoo! 41. She's also got a 50 on there. So your twin flame ascension is transformation. 4-4. Battle of head versus heart. Interesting. All new cards to me. And this is our Caroline Miss archetype cards. Okay, it's positive trickster. Ooh. Transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. I'm a little worried about this one, but we're going to have to look at all the cards and the tarot before we can see if this is a twin flame or a karmic. So we're going to start with Lady Luck. Ooh, this one is interesting. We have 41 here. And we also are seeing this number 50 on here. So this is Lady Luck. Lady Luck is on your side. A change of fortune is in store for you. A twist of fate that is meant to be. You're a winner, baby. You're about to hit the jackpot. Sweet. Do you think that luck is something that only happens to other luckier people? Your attitude can attract luck to your side, no matter if you once thought you were the unluckiest person alive. Luck is attracted to a certain type of consciousness and attitude, a belief that life wants to help you and has the infinite power and creative imagination to do that in endless ways. I believe. Attracting luck means being open to the genius of life, which works itself out perfectly, bringing benefits to us again and again, even if we have no clue how, where, or why it operates the way it does. When Lady Luck appears, you are being given a golden ticket, a lucky break, a change in fortune that was always meant to be for you, that was in your stars. You can turn this lucky break into a lucky streak that stays with you for a long, long time or even forever with your attitude, your belief in the goodness of life, and the generosity of your spirit. Feel the thrill, the gratitude, the joy of being a winner and thank the universe for it. With the following affirmation every day, luck will visit you soon and it will love being around you so much it will decide to stay. So the affirmation is, I am so lucky in so many ways. I feel gratitude, love, and joy in my heart for being so lucky today. All right. That's cool. And so we have the twin flame ascension here, the transformation 4-4, battle of head versus heart. So we have pay attention because miracles are unfolding and transforming. And transformation, is occurring even if you don't see it yet. Wow, isn't it amazing how these cards come out and then they kind of reference each other? Soon your reality will match your internal desires. Woo wee! This is a powerful manifestation read here. Rid yourself of doubts and avoid logical reasoning, which can create an inner battle between your head and heart. If you allow your heart to lead, it will always direct you towards your highest good. And just a little caveat there, sometimes your heart will lead you in directions that could be karmic, and then it's a learning experience, and it's still for your benefit, but it can be very painful. I'm just saying. So this card indicates that you are at a make it or break it point, causing you to resist change and avoid taking necessary actions. However, facing your fears will lead to tremendous transformation. Remember that obstacles are only teachers. Stay focused on the higher perspective and steer away from making fear-based decisions. Tune into your inner voice and listen to your heart. Experiencing emotional highs and lows is normal. But don't be rash in taking action. Take time to review your circumstances in your heart instead of reacting from your head. If you're being guided to end a relationship, change careers, move, or just forgive your past and yourself, follow the direction of your heart. It will always lead you towards your destiny. Woohoo! Okay, and it will, and sometimes it's leading you towards lessons that are, can be a bitter pill, let me say. I'm telling you, but it was for your greater good nonetheless. So we have the trickster here, but it's in the light attribute. So don't fret. So a trickster, like in the shadow would be someone who plays dubious tricks and makes fun of people. But that's not what this is. Look at this. This is a magician card, right? So, and we have can be a great ally in presenting alternatives to the straight and narrow path to people and institutions who seek to hem you in through peer pressure and conformism. So, on the light attribute side of this is someone who is a magician, really. They don't conform. They make their own luck is what they're doing. You're creating your own luck with this. And it's there's something to do with the head over the heart. So let's get some more context on this situation and see what's going on with the tarot. This is going to help. All right, so we have Page of Swords, Magician. What? Okay, come on, folks. What? Okay, I'm just floored. This is okay. Six of Swords. Okay, yeah. Magician. Wow. So now we have Three of Cups. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. And we have the King of Wands. Ooh. Okay. All right, let's take a look at all of these here. Okay, so we have head over heart. I'm thinking about this one with this because you have the logic here with the swords in the air, and then you have the cups, the emotions, your heart right here. So interesting. So we've got the Page of Swords, and the page can be your energy. And for me, the page, they're very, well, she's curious for one, but the Page of Swords is learning, embracing challenges. But we have it here in the way she's looking at these people celebrating. I feel like you've got this, head over heart. I feel like maybe you might be too cautious, really, right? Maybe too cautious. Maybe too cautious because she's got this, her sword is out, it's unsheathed, she's got her hand on her hip here. And I'm wondering if that is preventing you from experiencing your luck. So there is something going on here in order to be in this manifestation of Lady Luck, of getting all the things you want. There's this push-pull energy here of what to follow. Now that's saying follow your heart, but like I said, your heart can lead you into all kinds of places. And in some respects, if you follow your heart and it leads you to a bad person, you're going to learn some really valuable lessons that way. Only you're going to know what is best for your situation, right? Okay, so our middle cards here, we've got the Magician, which I think speaks for itself. This is manifesting your life. This is, transcending convention, stuffiness, predictable. This is creating your own fortune, your own luck, right? I think it's amazing that that came out. And so this Seven of Pentacles here is really about analysis. In a lot of ways, it's waiting to see if what you've been working on is going to be fruitful. Now, this guy looks really happy that he's grown all these pentacles, and it looks like he's very abundant with it. He looks happy with the work he has put in. But are you? That's what you have to ask. Is your heart in what you're doing? Because if it isn't, this is saying you have the ability to manifest something completely different, right? I think that's what this is saying. Analyze what you've been doing. It's kind of what I've been doing, what you're putting your time into, and is it producing results? If not, it's time to look at it and prune things or adjust things that aren't going right, because this is about alchemy of everything. He's got all the tools here. He's got the Ace of Wands, he's got the Ace of Swords, he's got the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. He's got it all, right? You have all those tools within you to create your environment and anything you want, and create your own opportunities and create your own luck. That's how it works. You don't wait around for luck to just fall in your lap, right? You make it. You make it. And so over here we have the Six of Swords, which is the lady in the boat with the guide. So you are being guided in this time, keeping your knowledge, but this is again, you've got a lot of swords here. And this is telling you you need to have some more emotions in your decision making, following your creative passions and your heart. And you also have a King of Wands here. Now, I'm not feeling that this is you energy. I think you are moving towards a King of Wands type person. It doesn't have to be, a man, but the King of Wands is someone who's very passionate. The King of Wands here, and it looks like this is what you are going towards. Maybe you're trying to manifest a King of Wands type person. This is someone who is very innovative. They are a risk taker, but they are protected from risks. And this could be you. That could be the future you're going towards is this King of Wands energy, and that's fine. Only you would know how this applies to you. But this is a very passionate, creative type energy that they are just blasting towards in their, I don't know, air balloon ship here. So you've got a lot of positive energies here. I don't see anything overtly karmic here. So this looks like you are on your way to a soulmate, I would say. I don't see anything really truly negative here. I see celebration. I see manifesting a really good life here, if that's what you're wanting. So let's take a look at this Lenormand's card. You have dog. These cards are spooky, I'll tell you. So this is 18. Let me look this one up real quick. Small book. Dogs are usually about loyalty. So this is also has a 10 of hearts on here. This is a friend, helper, assistant, trust, loyalty, and support. So that's good. You've got some supportive friends around you. And this is a new little deck. It's fortune cards. Let's see what you have. Lovers. Oh my gosh, at 18. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Okay, so yeah, the Lovers card in the tarot is about choice, the choice of the heart, right? And so, yeah, I think if you want love, it's there. And I think that if you're really you need to focus on being in this manifestation energy of knowing that you are lucky, right? And it says there's two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. I think that's really key here. Really key. Being true to yourself, your heart, and your logic. I think there needs to be a balance there. I don't think you should choose one or the other. There needs to be a balance, right? Oh, that is another really great read. I love that. That's so good. So this one would be more, soulmate energy. All right. Well, that is it. And I will see you next time.